You need to understand if you're a gay woman or a gay man or a trans person and you agree to this for yourself, you're not going to get away with thinking it's okay to subject your children or people you're connected to what I've gone through in order to cover up for the conspiracy that ended up involving me and whoever I was originally connected to. You see, this is what I mean. When I come to you and I say, look, I know it's complicated, and if I need to take responsibility for things that I did, fine. But we have to address this now because it is critical. And I have an understanding that what's coming down the pipeline is not going to be sustainable. And I did that with all of you. And you just decided to sit on it. And it is not acceptable for you to think you're going to be able to cover up what you were co-conspirators with, even if it was co-conspirators after the fact. See, even if you get involved with criminal activity and you didn't know about it to begin with, if you become cognizant and then decide you're going to cooperate, then you're just as culpable as the people that orchestrated it. And you no longer have any justice in saying that you were extorted or that you were bribed. As soon as you show them you're willing to comply by doing it to somebody else and then coming up with an excuse, you become one of them. And here's the problem. If I had actually been from what I understood I had come from, and I'd gone to college, and I hadn't had a bunch of upper class women from upper class families trying to project onto me a concept of what was appropriate servility to them. And even if I agreed to continue in my life course, go into the military, even if I had agreed to become a lawyer, even if I had become a prosecutor, even if I considered non-monogamous sexual relationships outside of a marriage compact to be sinful, if you tried to do that to your children, I would take them from you. And I would prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. And if you agreed to a hedging strategy that leveraged the murders of other children in order to gain some sort of political or financial advantage for yourself, I would have you prosecuted for a murder rape racket, and I would have you executed. And if I ever got to political office, I would assure you that you need to understand your children are important enough to go to war for. And if that is not who you are, then that's what you got coming.